Today, I'm revealing the top 6 best electric skillets to see which one actually performs best when you're cooking real food, not just heating water. Because honestly, some heat uneven, some stick like crazy, and some are just a pain to clean and store. I found the 6 most popular ones right now, cook the same meals in all of them, and rank them from 6 to 1. All the Amazon links I mentioned are in the description below. Let's get into it. Starting at number 6, we have the Elite Gourmet EG6203 Extra Deep. And this thing is massive, like 16 by 13 inches, 10.5 quart capacity. When I unboxed it, I was like, okay, this could literally feed a whole party, not just dinner for two. I found the depth is actually its most useful feature. It's 3.2 inches deep, so if you're frying chicken or making a really saucy stew or chili, it doesn't splatter all over your counter and stove. It has that little pour spout on the corner too, which is kind of clever when you want to pour gravy or sauce without making a mess. It heats up fast, 1400 watts, so you don't wait around forever for preheat. Glass vented lid lets you see what's going on inside without lifting it. And the whole body is dishwasher safe, which I really love after cooking greasy food. But let's see, here's where it fell down for me. The heating is uneven. The middle runs way hotter than the sides and corners. I found when I did my pancake test, I always do a pancake to check even heating on every skillet. It was dark brown, almost burnt in the center, and pale, almost raw on the edges. So if you're cooking 4 burgers at once, the 2 in the middle will be well done while the edge ones are still medium. So who is this for? If you need the biggest, cheapest skillet for big batch cooking, like chili for 8 people or fried rice for a party, this makes sense for the price. But if you care about precision browning and even cooking, not the best choice. Pros: extra deep prevents splatter mess, huge size feeds large family, affordable for big capacity, useful pour spout for gravy. Cons: uneven heating hot middle spot, very bulky to store. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Number 5 is the Zojirushi EP PBC 10 Gourmet Dexper. And this one is totally different from all the other electric skillets on this list. I found it's not really a big family skillet, it's more like a tabletop hot pot and grill cooker. It comes with a deep pan, 10.5 inches wide, 2.25 inches deep with titanium ceramic non-stick coating. It's designed to sit right in the middle of your dining table and you do sukiyaki, shabu shabu, fondue, even grill meats and veggies right there at the table. Build quality is insane. It's Zojirushi, so it's built to last for like 10 years. The coating feels way more premium and durable than the cheap nonstick on budget skillets. And what I really liked is how it holds a low simmer. Most electric skillets blast heat on and off, so your sauce goes from boiling to dead, then boiling again. This one actually holds a gentle, steady simmer for 20 minutes straight. So why number 5? 2 big reasons. Size is small, only 10.5 inches diameter. If you're trying to make breakfast for 4, you're cooking in batches one by one. And price is high, usually $150 to $250 depending on sale. That's a lot for a small pan when you compare to a $50 Presto. If you love hot pot nights with friends, Japanese style dining, this is amazing, probably number 1 for that use. But as an everyday large electric skillet for fried chicken and big breakfast, it's a bit niche and small. Pros: premium titanium ceramic coating lasts, holds low simmer without scorching, perfect for hot pot dining experience. Cons: small surface for families, expensive for everyday use. Now let's see how this compares. Number 4 is the Hamilton Beach 38531 Durathon Ceramic Electric Skillet. I found this one and honestly I was surprised how much I liked it for the money. First thing I noticed, the whole pan lifts right off the heating base. So you cook in the kitchen, then you just pick up the 12 by 15 inch pan and bring it straight to the dining table to serve. No cord dragging behind. And clean up, that pan goes right in the dishwasher. The base you just wipe with a cloth. So easy. And it's reversible, which is clever. You can plug the temperature probe in on the left side or the right side. Sounds like nothing, but when your outlet is in a weird corner behind your counter, it's actually super handy. I was like, why doesn't every brand do this? It's such a simple, smart idea. Coating is Durathon ceramic, PFAS free, and they claim it's 4 times more durable than traditional non-stick. I found I scraped it a little on purpose with a silicone spatula and metal tongs and it didn't scratch at all. Even heating is good too, much better than the Elite Gourmet. Downsides: the temperature dial just says warm, low, medium, high. No actual numbers like 300, 350, 400 degrees. So if your recipe says cook at 300 degrees, you're kind of guessing between medium and high. And the glass lid feels a bit thin and lightweight compared to the heavy All-Clad lid. Pros: removable pan serves at table, reversible cord works either side. PFAS free ceramic, very durable. Cons: no exact degree markings. Lid feels a little thin. Alright, we are getting into the really good ones now. Top 3. Number 3 is the Greenlife 12-inch 5QT square electric skillet. This is the pretty one. It comes in pink, turquoise, blue, black, cream. Actually looks nice sitting on your counter, not like an ugly black appliance. I found the Nonstick is maybe the best in the budget range. It's their healthy ceramic, PFAS free, PFOA free, lead and cadmium free. I fried an egg with literally zero oil and it just slid right off the pan. I tilted the pan and it slid off like it was on ice, no sticking at all. It's square, which is smart because a 12 by 12 square gives you more usable cooking area than a round 12-inch skillet. And it's 5 quarts deep, so you can make stews, curries, even a small pot roast. I made chicken curry in this and it didn't bubble over at all, stayed inside. Heats fast, even heating is actually impressive for like $35 to $45. My pancake test was almost perfect, even golden brown edge to edge. Way better than I expected for a cheap skillet under 50. So why not number 1 or 2? It's not huge. If you have 5 or 6 people, 12 inches is a bit tight for a big family breakfast. And the handles get warm. Not burning hot where you'll burn yourself, but warm enough you notice after 15 minutes of cooking. You need a little oven mitt. But for a couple, small family, apartment, dorm, RV, this is kind of perfect. Looks good, cooks good, cheap and healthy ceramic. Pros: best nonstick for budget price. Cute colors look premium. Square gives more cooking area. Cons: handles get warm while cooking. Too small for large crowds. Now let's move to number 2. This one is serious. Number 2 is the All-Clad Electrics 7-quart nonstick skillet. And yeah, you feel All-Clad difference immediately when you pick it up. This thing is heavy, stainless steel outside, hard anodized nonstick inside, doesn't feel like appliance, feels like real cookware. When you put it on counter, it just looks expensive and professional. Cooking performance? Wow, searing is where this destroys everyone else. I found when I seared steak in here, I got actual brown crust, like real sear. Most electric skillets steam meat because they can't hold high heat. This one is 1800 watts and holds high heat edge to edge. I cooked 2 burger patties and both browned exactly same, no cold spot. That's rare. Lid is thick, heavy glass, seals really well. Temperature dial has actual numbers: warm, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. So you know exactly what you're cooking at. That's huge for following recipes properly. Why not number 1? Price and weight. It's like $180 to $220, so 3 to 4 times Presto. And it's heavy to wash. Even though they say dishwasher safe, you don't really want to toss this around every night. Storage is bulky. But if you want absolute best cooking performance and you don't mind paying for it, this is it. Closest to real stovetop cooking. Pros: best searing and even heating. Premium stainless heavy build. Precise temperature with degrees. Cons: very expensive for skillet. Heavy and bulky storage. Okay, number 1 is the Presto 06857 16-inch electric foldaway skillet. I know, everyone recommends this one. But after cooking with all 6, I get why it's always number 1. I found this is just most usable skillet of bunch. It's 16 inches, so huge for family meals, 4 pancakes at once, big stir fry for 4, no problem. But legs and handles fold down flat, so it stores like thin pan. I slide it upright between cutting boards in cabinet. Try doing that with Elite Gourmet or All-Clad. Impossible, they take up half cabinet. Heating is really even, not quite All-Clad level, but for $50 insanely close. Pancake test was even golden brown. Egg test, no sticking at all. And big test for me is gravy test. Sear steaks on high, then drop to low to make gravy in same pan without burning. A lot of cheap skillets either stay too hot and scorch flour or cut off and go watery. Nonstick is classic Presto. Not fancy ceramic, but proven tough and easy to wipe. Has pour spout on side too. Small detail, but when pouring gravy, it matters. Is it perfect? No. Base is plastic. Feels cheaper than All-Clad, obviously. Lid fit is a little loose. Some steam escapes around rim. But for everyday use, those are tiny complaints. It's usually $40 to $60 on Amazon. For size, foldaway storage, even heating, reliability, it's just hard to beat. This is one I would actually buy with my own money. Pros: folds flat, stores super easily. Huge 16-inch family size. Even heating handles temp changes. Incredible value, lasts for years. Cons: plastic base feels cheap. Lid seal, not super tight. Hopefully this helped you decide which electric skillet actually fits how you cook at home, your family size, and budget. If this breakdown saved you time, please like and subscribe for more honest kitchen tests. Comment below which one you own or which you're planning to buy next. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next review.